This show has changed my life. It has instilled a faith that change is possible, that change is possible if you are able to reach out. You are really, truly never actually alone. I thank this show.
Let's have a resounding yes, chef, for that. Jeremy Allen White accepting the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. That's for his role in The Bear, of course. The second year in a row he's won the award. The show did incredibly well. 11 Emmys, which is a new record for the most wins in a single season for a comedy. Although, funny enough for some, Eli didn't win Best Comedy Series.
Twist.
What were the big winners in comedy, Eli Glasner?
Well, let's stay in the kitchen for a moment with The Bear. Jeremy Allen White there. Actually, backstage, he was talking about he's working on a new movie where he plays a young Bruce Springsteen, saying that Bruce has been available. So he's actually, can we imagine talking to the real Bruce Springsteen about being a younger Bruce Springsteen? All the people there, you see, big winners last night. Jeremy Allen White, Yvonne Moss Baccarat, the cousin himself. But I think one of the most emotional moments, there she is, Liza Calo-Zayas, she making history as the first Latino to win in the Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy category. And I want you to understand the competition. She was going up against Carol Burnett, Sherry Lee Ralph, Meryl Streep, Janelle James, and Hannah Einbinder. These are like monster comedians, all hilarious women. Liza wins, and look at the reaction.
Oh, could I have thought it would be possible to be in the presence of Meryl Streep and Carol Burnett and Janelle and Cheryl Lee Ralph and Hannah. Anyway, I love you all. I revere you to the bottom of my heart. And other women, and my mommy, I thank you.
That's what you watch these kind of shows for. Lisa's amazing. There's an entire episode that focuses on her in the new season of The Bear. Now, let's move on to Hacks, because that was, as you said, the bit of the upset. You know, there's been this narrative that The Bear winning everything. And the Emmys, like, they find a show and they love a show, and then that show will just win for years and years.
And then just discard it.
But The Bear isn't exactly hilarious. The Bear can be funny, but it's always been a little strange that The Bear is in the comedy category. And last night, you could call it an upset in that The Bear kept winning, but when it came to the big comedy award, Best Comedy, it was Hacks. Also, Jean Smart winning for her amazing role as like this woman who, you know, was this amazing comedian. Now kind of her career is shifting. She's so good at this. She was on stage saying, you know, very humbling, I appreciate this. I don't get enough attention. Now more, you know. So there's so much love in the room for Jean Smart. So Hacks, I mean, in a way, everyone won. Bear had a lot of stuff, but then Hacks swooped in with the big comedy, big prize.
And she did too. For the drama categories, who are the big standouts there? So
Baby Reindeer, a lot of talk about Baby Reindeer last night in the limited series category. There they are, Jessica Gunning and Richard Gadd. And this is what's amazing about this series. You might have watched it on Netflix yourself. This is taken from Richard Gadd. He's a Scottish comedian's own life. Many years ago, he was a performer, he was up and comer, and he had a stalker, and that was something that he had to contend with. But also this show explores how it kind of unearthed trauma that he'd been dealing with. And you look at Gadd, who the journey that he's been on and where he is now on stage. I mean, he said it himself so beautifully. Let's take a look.
Look, 10 years ago, I was down and out, right? I never ever thought I'd get my life together. I never ever thought I'd be able to rectify myself with what had happened to me and get myself back on my feet again. And then here I am, just over a decade later, picking up one of the biggest writing awards in television, yeah? Now, I don't mean that to sound arrogant. I mean it as encouragement for anyone who's going through a difficult time right now to persevere.
Just amazing. Beautiful. You saw Jessica Gunning there applauding. She plays Martha in this series. He came back again and again with even more inspiring speeches, but talking about how it feels like for a lot of people in Hollywood, there's kind of a downturn in the industry, but really kind of stick to your guns. It's going to happen to you. So just one of those amazing kind of Cinderella stories there. Now let's move on to Shogun, because making so much history, I think winning more Emmys last night than any series has in Emmy history, winning as the first ever non-English language series to win for Best Drama. Hiroyuki Sanada, Anna Soe, both firsts, historic firsts for Japanese actors winning in the Best Drama category. And Hiroyuki, I mean, very eloquent and I think very powerful, talking about this show set in feudal Japan, a show where, yes, you're going to hear the Japanese language, but the world has embraced this, and this is kind of a bridge to another culture and really shows how I think what we watch and the worlds we're allowed to kind of welcoming into our TV sets, that is all changing in the best way possible. Take a listen as he accepted the award for Best Actor.
It was an East meets West dream project with respect. And Shogun taught me that when people work together, we can make miracle. We can create a better future together.
Truly a better future together, making history. It was a novel, then it was a series, now it's a remake, and now it's made history.
With Vancouver as its backdrop, so a little part in all of that. Listen, thank you. I know you're going to be covering all of this through News Network through the day, but thank you for the morning drop in, and we'll see you again. Eli Glasner on CBC Morning Live.